Okay, this time in this tutorial I've got some data, center that, I've got some data where I collected information from 2 year groups, and again this data is tricky for us to visualize. I surveyed 93 year 7 students, 93 year 8 students on which foods they might prefer, so if we were doing some sort of survey for the canteen. So I want to see and see the comparison between year 7 and year 8, and as it stands that's really tricky to visualise in a load of numbers. So we could create a chart, so that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to select the data, I'm going to go to insert, and the chart I would like is a column or a bar, and I want to compare. And I want to compare them side by side. That's what I'm going to try. Actually, I'm going to go for that one. That's sort of side and side, but set back a little bit. I'm going to go for that one. So let's try have a look at that chart. Now that's nice. I can start to see some comparison. Pretty useless as a chart though, because there's no labels. So let's go and sort out our labels. So select your chart, go to select data. Now, Series 1 and Series 2 relates to year 7 and year 8, so let's put those two in. Okay, now look what that's done there. That's not right, is it? Let's cancel that. So series 1 will be year 7 because it's starting from the B column and then to the C column, so let's put that one in and then click OK. So that's year 7. And then year 8, series 2, edit, year 8, click OK. Okay, let's go and have a look at that. That's not too bad. This is not working properly, but maybe if I do that so I can see that. But I'll look at that in a minute. I've at least got the right information here. Now the 1 to 7 is useless. That's not giving me any information. I'm going to go back to my selecting data. I can edit this here. There we go. I can now click OK, and I can now click OK. Now my chart, I think what I will need to do is make it a bit bigger. See if I can make that bigger. That's better, so I can, there we go, that solved that area there, so I can now see my labels. So we can see that there's not much difference between Italian, between our year 7s and 8s, and Chinese. However, year 8 want more Japanese, more Indian food than our year 7s. And then our year 7s want more English and maybe more Spanish. And that chart, I can see that, whereas maybe looking at the data there it wasn't as clear. Okay, we go back and bring that back up there, and you can see it. Now it's still pretty useless because of course I should have a title, so if I'm going to click the title there, and it's comparing, oh, capital C, comparing food choice of year 7 and year 8. That's not too bad. So there is my comparison chart.